Hi, Russell Cummings again. In this session, we're going to talk about personal values. And as part of our Management Excellence program, we've talked a little bit about personal foundations and building some strong personal foundations. Some of those are created from doing our 20-year life plan, and we've got a training module that you should have done by now on that 20-year life plan. We've also talked about life balance, ensuring that there's balance in your life between family, social activities, finance, philosophy, mental and health issues. And these are the factors outside of work that you need to have balance in, because having a well-balanced life outside of work, so we want to employ you as a whole person, or you need to be a whole person. Work is only part of that component, and it needs to be balanced out by the things you do outside of work. Okay, so the life balance exercise is really important and part of this space as well. But this module is talking about personal values, so it's about what do you stand for. And in Stephen Covey's book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, he talked about having guiding principles. Your personal values are the guiding principles, the immutable principles that you build your business on, you build your life on. Okay, so I want to do a simple exercise for you. And I want you to take some time to do this. So you're going to need to, obviously stop the video and make some notes and put some time and reflection to this. So do it at a time when you're not going to be disturbed, and you've, I guess, you've got some time ahead of you to think it through. And the exercise is really quite simple. I want you to imagine that you're at a significant birthday or a life milestone. So let's say you're at your 80th birthday or something. And that there's a gathering of your friends, family, colleagues and community in your honour. Okay, so all these people that you've known you all through your life are there, and they're going to be some speeches. They're going to make some great speeches about you. What I want you to think about is, what would you like them to say about you and the life you have lived to that point? Okay, so what are the key words that you want them to say? What are some of the key things? Honesty, integrity, family. I don't know what they are for you, but write them down. Okay, so what are those key words? So once you've got some key words, I want you to cull them back to 5 sort of key words. If you've got too many, it gets a bit meaningless. So 4 or 5 is a great number, so cull them back to the ones that are really important to you. And you may want to combine a couple when you do the definition. So sometimes when you define them, because what I want you to do for each of those words, I want you to define what it means for you. All right, not the dictionary definition. You may look at the dictionary definition as a guide, but what does it really mean to you? So when you wrote that word down, so one that's important to me is integrity. So integrity for me, my definition of integrity is honesty with myself as well as with others. Now that may not be your definition of integrity, but it's my definition of integrity, and then my values. So for each of your 5 key words, I want you to define what they mean to you by a simple statement, a bit like mine. Now, you may find that if you've got 7 values, that you can actually combine them when you write the definition. That's some of the words that you use to define them. Can be some of the values that you've got, so it's easier to pull them apart. Now remember, you can't use a word to define a word. So if one of your values is trust, you can't say to be trusted. So you need to say, what does trust mean to you? Okay, so that's the exercise. I want you to write them down, and then these values need to become the core part. Now once you've got them, you need to reflect on them and say, are these really my core values? Are these the things that really motivate me and drive me, and will I guess set a rudder for me in my life as the immutable principles that I can build my life on? Okay, so if you've got any questions, again, just send me a post, flick me an email, send me a text, or pick up the phone and give me a call. All right, I hope this makes sense. Look forward to seeing what your personal values are. Thanks.